Hello, I'm Inayah Shirhabil and I'm using crochet items as products I'd be selling for my GT project. Here I'll be explaining how I'd manage my marketing strategy and gain more sales. I've planned to change which items I sell based on their demand based on surveys and logic. For example, in winter it'd be cold, so I could sell crocheted arm warmers, fingerless gloves, or scarves. In summer, I could sell more stylistic things such as little rings. Year round, I could sell neutral things such as bookmarks, headphone accessories, or coasters. This would cater to my customers' wants as they change throughout the year. I'll be shifting my items' prices based on their value throughout the year. As mentioned before, as the seasons change, so do temperature, so the demands of certain articles of clothing change as well. For example, based on logic, a customer would be more likely to buy products that keep them warm in the winter. The temperature can go down as much as 30 degrees Fahrenheit, so items such as arm warmers would probably be more popular. Though in the summer, temperatures can go over 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Customers would be likely to not wear anything related to warmth, so they most likely lead toward more stylistic items like rings and bracelets. This strategy is used by many companies. About a month before a major holiday such as Halloween, stores advertise costumes, candy buckets, etc. a lot more and offer some in clearance right after Halloween passes. In winter, you see a rise in sales for hats or jackets, so based on supply and demand, stores raise or lower prices. Showing lowered prices, for example, by saying a product is 20% off, you lure the customer into buying the product because they think it's a steal. Higher prices paired with high demand has more risk but still brings in sales because people want the product even for a high price. I did a targeted audience survey, and the question was: would you buy crochet products such as arm/leg warmers, fingerless gloves, plushies, headphone accessories, or scarves? These were to people in my class with multiple interests. The interest that had the most people voting yes was animals. My target audience mostly contains people interested in animals, which is why I tweak it slightly to make it more interesting and aesthetically pleasing so they'd be compelled to purchase my product. I took a survey with 10 people ranging from the ages 10 to 11 on whether they'd purchase crochet products such as arm/leg warmers, scarves, rings, or stuffed animals. 9 out of 10 said they would, which is the majority. Are crochet items a want or a need? They're a want because, for example, you don't need a crochet duck to survive. Who will be most affected? Based on my target audience survey and trends, a lot of people like crochet, so most of my surrounding people are affected, though animal lovers seem to lead in my audience. What is more important, speed or quality? Can there be a balance? Quality over quantity is important. Speed can only be controlled by how skilled the creator is in this situation. What audience should I target? See page 6 to 7. How will current trends impact the marketing of my product? Currently, I know lots of crochet enthusiasts, which will boost my sales. Also, here's my persuasive essay. I used this source as a primary source from someone who also sold handmade products, as well as taking some tips and strategies. Well, you've come to the end of my marketing journey. Have an amazing day.